Okay, ready? 1, let me get all the castle in. 2, 3, there you go. Hello, adventurers. So I'm at the magical place on Earth because I'm living my adventure today. See, the problem is many people think that their social media is their adventure. Well, your adventure is your adventure. Your social media is just the documentary, the log of that. You see, even the word blog actually is short for the word weblog. It was supposed to be your journal of the adventure, but the problem is people are making their blog the adventure. Your social media isn't, your life is, but we need to document. So for that, I want to show you how you use your phone and how to take some pictures to document your adventure. So let's go. So the problem from this angle is this would be a really bad picture because you always want the sun to your back, because if the sun's to my back, then what that's going to allow me to do, unless I'm trying to do some cool effect, but most of the time I'm not going to get a picture, so I'm going to just switch with Jeremiah there. So this is now a much better picture. You see here, I got him with the castle. He's looking good. They're still very happy back there, making out. Okay, so this cool thing happened. We were doing this episode, and in the middle of the episode, they just had a proposal behind me, so I had to interrupt the episode. Okay, now they're really, oh wow, they're going at it. So now that, my friends, is an adventure. He staged a picture in front of the castle, and it turned into a proposal. So that's super, super cool. Okay, ready? Congratulations, by the way. That was awesome. He teared up a lot. What we call this light right now, this is called golden hour. And so you're always going to want to get your pictures early in the morning, or you're going to want to get your pictures kind of late in the evening. But if the sun is right over your head, that's going to create really harsh shadows. Now, sometimes, you can't plan that. But if you do have a choice, you do want to try to take your pictures in the earlier morning, or you want to take it in right as the sunset. So right after sunrise, right after sunset, that's where your light's going to be softer. You're going to get better pictures on it. And this is actually what we call magic hour. Magic hour or golden hour. This creates the best natural outdoor pictures. Also, what I'd say is that where possible, take your pictures outside. If it is too bright because the sun's right overhead, let's say 2, 3 o'clock, and it's creating that harsh shadows, and you don't want to get that, what you're going to want to do with those pictures is those you want to maybe go under the shade. But again, where I showed you where you can tilt your camera up or camera down, it's going to do that exposure, as well as, if I show you over here, let's go over my shoulder here for a second. So let's take them here, right? So that's a really great photo. Now if I go up, everything's pretty even on the light, but this allows me, if I want to focus in just on them, or if I say, hey, you know what, I want to focus in. A lot of people don't know that depending on what your phone is, see, now it lights up more on that darker area. But you see, now this is getting washed out. So if I want to adjust that, that's a much better photo. And it's going to try to always adjust automatically. So if I go over here, it's going to adjust. And you see, this is getting washed out. If I go back, right, that is a great, great picture. But again, I can tap on it and adjust from there. The other thing that you don't know, especially on the iPhone, different phones are different, is that I can raise my thumb up or raise my thumb down, or your finger. And you see this little sun right here? That is your exposure. It's automatically doing that. But if I move it up or move it down. So that's also just to get the right light. It's always going to try to do it automatically as much as possible. Always have your phone with you, right? So isn't that the lesson? Is that if you had a photo shoot, how are you going to capture these moments? So we're just shooting an episode, and all of a sudden we capture a proposal. And you can do that right on your phone. Always have your phone handy. So one of the things I do, again, this is the iPhone, it's the other thing for you, is that I need to be able to go really, really quickly. So if you look at the bottom right-hand corner, the icon there, I always, with my phone, this is how quickly I can do it. I can take that phone out, I flip that up, and boom. And then if there's something action happening, sometimes what we do is we think to ourselves, oh, we have to have just, it's almost like we treat it like film. And it's like, okay, I got my one picture. You're not spending time with film. So if it's from an action shot, I'll hit it, you see, a couple of times. Like, I'm not sure which shot I want. So let's say they're walking, they're walking, they're walking. Can I get a selfie with you guys to remember this forever? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. So if I'm filming Jeremiah right now, I'm not gonna get right up on him. What I wanna do is I wanna go further back because I can always later zoom in afterwards. So get more than you need. So here's what I love, is that I can live anywhere in the world. I can work wherever I want because everything that I need, my entire business is written just on my phone. So from my accounting apps, I can check my bank accounts, I can make flyers, I send them automatically to a printer, I can communicate with my team. Everything that I'd ever need is right on this phone because right now you live in the future. That's why behind a desk, a cubicle, that's not where we were meant to live. We were meant to live in adventure. So there you have it, all the settings that you need. Remember, social media isn't the adventure, your adventure is the adventure. Get out there, live your life, play with all the different settings on your phone, and get out there and live a great adventure because yours begins right now.